16th century Henry V.
Allez, c'est parti. Tout d'abord, comme il s'agit de pain perdu cuit au four, nous allons préchauffer le four à 400
The high school and college students who are experimenting with LSD will be running many of our institutions and guiding public policy.
Now the communists are killing your sons in South Vietnam.
Sometimes even torture.
I said there was communism on college campuses. Now the liberals are admitting that there's communism on college campuses.
College students who are using LSD and marijuana today do not comprise a criminal class. They are not drug addicts.
Reply the teacher gave was, well, the student knows that tomorrow we may lose his head in Vietnam or by an atomic bomb. He's not too concerned about the possibility of damaging a few brain cells with a trip on
You're
alcohol.
best educated, you're most creative, and you're most courageous young people.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask
And like it or not, they're going to build you a new civilization.
And you can see that it's absorbing it quite well here.
Alone in my room, time after time, all I've got left is my will to survive. But I've got the fire burning inside, and I've waited so long for this moment in time. I'm gonna change, you wait and see. I'm gonna be the best I can be. I'll be much better than everybody, 'cause this time it's all about me. You can dream when you sleep, you can sleep when you're dead. The bitch is hungry and she needs to be fed. I'm not gonna have sand kicked in my face anymore till the day that I die. Show me the way, show me a sign, show me that this time it's my turn to shine. I'm gonna be so much better than you, 'cause this time it's all about me.
About me, it's all about me. Not you, it's all about me. Fuck you, 'cause it's all about me.
Early to bed, early to rise. Could I have a salad instead of the fries? The odds are against me, but what the hell? I'm gonna start standing up for myself. I'm gonna change, you wait and see. I'm gonna be the best I can be. I'll be much better than everybody, 'cause this time it's all about me. The deficit's at an all-time high as carbon emissions fill the sky, and North Korea's firing bombs as political accusations fly, and California just got hit by a swarm of killer bees. And now you tell me there's a and global disease. COVID-19, COVID-19. I've been sitting here in quarantine while the nightly news tells deadly tales of COVID-19, COVID-19, COVID-19. Could you spare some hydroxychloroquine? 'Cause I think that I've got COVID-19. COVID-19, COVID-19. Take another shot of Listerine as we raise our glasses high again to COVID-19, COVID-19, COVID-19. I had sex with Candy Finkelstein in a dream I had about COVID-19. And I can't wait till I'm dead from COVID-19. Dark house in which once more I sit. I curse the very thought of it. Doors creaking through the cold, empty halls, and cobwebs on the walls. A box filled with broken dreams, scattered pictures from a life once filled with glee. So ghastly through the dead of night I go. Dark kitchen where I cook my shit. How I shudder at the thought of it. Pots and pans amidst the stale, hollow stink, and dishes in the sink. The cheese that's been there for years. The tiled floor that's not been washed but for blood and tears. And forks and spoons from a bygone time once shined so bright. They have no life amidst the darkening clouds. And children play on the streets below as I die alone in this dark house.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, test. Test, check, 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 test. Testing the mic, help. Help. Testing the mic, 1, 2, 2. Testing the mic close. Testing the mic far. Check. Check, 1, 2. Help. Oh, God. Computer, what is the weather?
The current weather is 76 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today's forecast calls for more of the same, with a high of 81 degrees and a low of 57 degrees.
Hello everybody and welcome to Henry's Kitchen, where today I'm going to be teaching you how to make Henry's kick butt tabbouleh. Tabbouleh. Tabbouleh, of course, is Mediterranean food, mostly consisting of parsley and bulgur, with some herbs and spices in there, as well as some oils. It's Kate says, whoa, cool giant Halloween flag, Henry. This is actually a user-submitted background from Mochi. Mochi sent us this user-submitted background. The backgrounds, of course, are submitted to us by the users. In this case, Mochi would be the user in question. Thank you very much, Mochi. This is a very cool pic. Digitize says, evening from the UK. Good evening right back to you. Thanks for joining us here today. JB's Tech sends us this one. This is interesting. It looks like it's probably from Japan, maybe. It's a sign that maybe you can buy. It looks like maybe somebody's either taking a superpower shit, or what's the lightning bolts mean? Super fast? Locke Levy says, it says emergency happening. Oh, I see. Okay. I understand now. So this is an emergency situation. Bert Bufftug says, where will you be when your IBS strikes? Yeah. IBS, of course, is a company that makes computers. Digitize says, that's my BRB screen. The Chunks says, those are agony bolts if I've ever seen them. Yeah, probably. Okay, now, Twitch. Let's go through our alerts here. We've got a few of them. We've got Beelzebub. Wow. Beelzebub just gifted 5 Tier 1 subs. Amazing. Thank you so much, Beelzebub. We are currently at 241 subscribers. Thanks to you. Very much appreciate that, Beelzebub. And Teaser Tuesday says hello and has subscribed for 6 months. Thank you, Teaser Tuesday. And Krogana 707 has subscribed as well. Thank you very much, Krogana. And Gaming Jacob subscribed for 40 months and says it's been a long 40 years of cooking. It sure has, Gaming Jacob. Happy birthday to you if it is your birthday. And Thitchin Hat says 313s has to be good luck. Thitchin Hat resubscribed for 39 months. Absolutely amazing. Thanks, everybody, for your subscriptions. And let's see what else we have here in the way of user-submitted backgrounds here. We've got Pug Lady sends us a real creepy one. Whoa. I like this. Is this your garage? It's got a guy in there. Creepy. Maybe we'll use this background for our song. It's probably not a bad idea. Game Master Flash says, is it possible to put too much garlic in a dish? Probably if it's ice cream. Yes, although I will say the young people now are putting savory type stuff in their ice cream just to be different, you know. There's a place called the Cold Stone, where they have really bizarre combinations of, like salt and caramel. Who would have thought that that would be something that would work? So yeah, garlic in your ice cream. I've used capers in my ice cream, but that was by accident. Bert Bufftug says garlic ice cream wouldn't be the worst flavor I've heard of. I think you're wrong about that. I think it would be literally the worst flavor I've heard of. I mean, I guess there's always something worse. Parasitosis says, I hate when I found out a cookie has bacon in it. Oh, I didn't know that cookies had bacon in them. It's Kate X says they'll be inventing salted caramel next. Yeah. It's just these younger people are always trying to outdo whatever the previous generation was. I mean, just look at the 1960s in America with rock and roll acid music or whatever. Thitchin Hat says that Coles Stone guy was a governor of Arizona for a while. Ugh. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Is that Ducey? Merlemon says, I'd like to mix ice cream with my burgers so it doesn't sound that bad. Yeah, it's an interesting topic for conversation. It's getting people involved and engaged in the democratic process, and I think that's good. Although we have a lot of cooking work to do today, so let me go ahead and do our first song. Quick check-in on my cat Roast Beef. He's currently lying down, sleeping on the bed, which he normally is not supposed to be doing, but in this case I went ahead and made an exception. He's got the stroller that he can jump into if need be. All right, we need a creepy background for this song, and so we're going to do this one sent to us by Maui. This was Pug Lady. I want to make sure here, because Maui Girl also sent one, but Pug Lady sent us this scary image of presumably Pug Lady's back, maybe garage or something. And we're going to do this song that was submitted to us by Mochi by this great band, the Decemberists. I saw them at, I guess it was at the Hollywood Bowl. Either that or the Greek, but I just thought it was an incredible concert. And let's put some reverb on. Check. Checking the mic, 1, 2, 2. The Gym Dodger, is that ghoul doing some plumbing or something? Yeah, I think that sometimes you get ghouls that do actual housework, which is nice. You're right, Mochi's Nirvana. Now, this song sounds like a classic folk song, but I believe it's an original by them, unless I'm mistaken. JSBX fan says, what Hallmark movie have Beef and you watched recently? Richard from the Stern Show and former drummer of Death is on a Hallmark Halloween movie. Ooh, I'm going to have to watch that. Please send that in the Discord. I'd like to see that. The last one that I watched had to do with a man. It was a woman from the big city who went back. She was, a career woman. Too busy to get married, but she went back to her hometown because she had to attend to some estate business, and it turns out that her high school sweetheart was there, and he became like an electrician or something of the blue-collar nature, and at first they start arguing a whole bunch, but eventually they realize that they actually had a lot in common because they were both grounded and raised in the same environment in that small town. And at one point they're underneath the mistletoe. It was a Christmas movie, and they reluctantly kiss each other, and then sparks fly, and then they realize, maybe being a big city person is not what it's all cracked up to be, and maybe it's time to move back and marry your high school sweetheart. It was a horror movie. Okay, let me see here. Butt Smasher Masher contributed 100 bits. That's amazing. Thanks, Butt Smasher Masher. And it says here, there's a message here. It says, when I was in high school a couple years ago, my English teacher quit because her book got picked up for a Hallmark movie. Wow. So teaching really wasn't what she was really passionate about. It was actually money that she wanted the whole time. That's a beautiful story. Thanks, Butt Smasher Masher, for sharing that childhood memory. And Maui Girl 45 says, I hope that happens to me. It's not too late. Okay, let's go ahead and do this song here. We've got reverb going, right? Okay. So this is a song by the Decemberists, suggested to us by Mochi with a background from Pug Lady. So it's all users collaborating on this whole thing. Here we go. Oh, I'm supposed to do it in a different key. Sorry about that. This could be a Jose Suicidio type song. Eli, the barrel boy of the old town,
sells coal and marigolds as he cries out all down the day. Below the tamaracks, he's crying. Corn cobs and candle wax for the buying all down the day. Woulda, could afford to buy my love a fine robe made of gold and silk, Arabian thread. But she is dead and gone and lying in a pine grove, and I must push my barrel all the day, and I must push my barrel all the day. Eli, the barrel boy, when they found him, dressed all in corduroy, he'd drowned in the river down the way. They laid his body down in a churchyard, but still when the moon is out with his push cart, he calls down the day. Woulda, could afford to buy my love a fine gown made of gold and silk, Arabian thread. But I am dead and gone, lying in a church ground. But still I push my barrow all the day. Still I push my barrow all the day.
Wonderful little folk song by the Decemberists. Definitely getting us into the Halloween vibe. We're full on into it now. Game Master Flash says, I'd just tell him he smelled gross to his face before he killed me. Yeah, watch out if you ever meet a barrel boy of any kind. It doesn't even have to be Eli. Something creepy's happening. Because I don't think we've had barrel boys for quite some time. Mochi just donated $24.21, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Or maybe $24.20. It doesn't quite say. But thank you so much, Mochi. That's amazing. Thank you. And says epic. Thank you, Henry. Thanks, Mochi. That was an incredible song request. It's a beautiful song. I think you requested it, and we did it a couple Halloweens ago, and I had forgotten about it, but the Decemberists just write such awesome lyrics and music. Thanks, Mochi, again. And I also want to say thanks to Butt Smasher Masher. Caduceus 949 says, oh, dude, don't make me do a full H-Wood reread again. Oh, are you an Achewood fan? Is it Achewood or H-Wood? Because they have a cat named Roast Beef on there, and I assure you that it wasn't intentional, but it was interesting to find out later that there already was a cat named Roast Beef out there. Aches, like aches and pains. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to have to check it out. Let's check in on our roast beef here. He's basically just sort of over everything at the moment. Yeah, I looked at a little bit of it online, and it looked really cool. Slashknock says, how do we know pictures of roast beef aren't from 2014? You don't. You really just have to trust the authority figures on that. There's really no way to be able to verify it for sure. You just use common sense, I guess. But one person's common sense is not the same as another's. Common sense says that we're just standing on flat ground right now, not speeding at 10,000 miles an hour or whatever it is on a rock, rotating and revolving around the sun. So one person's common sense is different from another's. Dendro Leon says, sometimes roast beef moves. and video technology didn't exist in 2015. Yeah, that's a very good point. In 2015, it was very rare to be able to access video technology. Any older people can tell you this. Tahu says, a few years ago, my brother bought an adult iguana named roast beef. Oh, that's cool. The Gym Dodger says, say what you will about rocks. I'm sitting on a sofa. Yeah, no, I was referring to the computer. How fast does the Earth rotate?
The Earth rotates once in about 24 hours with respect to the Sun. Its rotation speed at the equator is just over 1,000 miles per hour.
Oh, 1,000 miles per hour. I think I said 10,000 miles per hour. I was totally off. But it might be going faster now. Nobody's measured it in the last day. Parasitosis says roast beef is just the new name for Orangey the cat, who is just the name of movie acting cat, who is actually over 70 cats. That's true, and Parasitosis brings up a good point. Why don't we, since it is Halloween, why don't we look at some of roast beef's earlier work from a movie that he did when he was just a young pup or a young kitten. They really do not make movies as scary as they used to. That is a terrifying movie. I've seen other movies recently like Weapons and Bring Her Back and Talk to Me. Sure, they've got scary moments, but they don't have a lady in a wheelchair falling to her death as a result of a cat. Okay. This is Jess says, I'm proud that roast beef came to my home city to cause chaos. Is that your home city that we were just looking? That's awesome. Post Nut Clarity says, this is all circumstantial. Roast beef couldn't be considered guilty in the court of law. That's true. I don't know if, I'm not sure what would happen in that case. But if you watch the full movie, what roast beef is doing is actually... I think he's helping someone. He's helping the robbers or the people that are trying to scam that lady or something. I don't know. But he's confused. He's an animal. He doesn't know who he's supposed to help and who he's not. It's very nuanced. Okay, let's go ahead and do another song here. Thanks again, Pug Lady, for this awesome background. Maui Girl gives us this one. This is very familiar to anybody who not only watches Henry's Kitchen, but maybe you watch really close up. This is my spatula. It's a beautiful spatula and it's one of my prized possessions. Maybe we'll use this as the background because it's got a cool vibe to it for this next song here. This next song was requested to us by one Nancy Droodles. But Nancy Droodles actually requested the original version, which is the Kinks' Lola. And we do a lot of the Kinks here, and we will Christmas time. But I thought, how fun would that be if I can have your attention for just a sec, it's been a very emotional, sort of a bittersweet time for people who are into comedy music, because the Dr. Demento show just released his very last episode of the show after 55 years. I started listening in 1980, which was 45 years ago. You can get the episode on drdemento.com. Just look at the description for the latest 3.5-hour episode. It's amazing. Even if you're not a member, you can download the episode for $3 and listen to it. drdemento.com. It's absolutely incredible. And so I thought, well, why don't we do a song from the Dr. Demento show that I heard probably when I was 10 years old from the great Weird Al. And that way we're sort of killing two birds with one stone. We're doing the song request, but we're also doing a little tribute to Dr. Demento. This is a song here, a parody of the Kinks' Lola, words written by Weird Al, and it's called Yoda. Computer, stop. JSBX fan says Dr. Demento would be a perfect Halloween costume for you, Henry. Oh, actually, that would be a really good one. I like that. I met him in a swamp down in Dagobah, where it bubbles all the time like a giant carbonated soda. S-O-D-A soda. I saw the little runt sitting there on a log, and I asked him his name, and in a raspy voice he said, Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. Well, I've been around, but I ain't ever seen a guy who looks like a Muppet, but he's wrinkled and green. Oh, my Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. Well, I'm not dumb, but I can't understand how he can lift me in the air just by raising his hand. Oh, my Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. Well, I left home just a week before, and I never been a Jedi before. But Obi-Wan, he set me straight, of course. He said, go to Yoda and I'll show you the Force. Well, I'm not the kind that would argue with Ben, so it looks like I'm gonna start all over again with my Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. So I used the Force, I picked up a box, I lifted some rocks while I stood on my head. But I won't forget what Yoda said. He said, Luke, stay away from the darker side, and if you start to go astray, let the Force be your guide. Oh, my Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. I know Darth Vader's really got you annoyed, but remember, if you kill him, then you'll be unemployed. Oh, my Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. Well, I heard my friends really got in a mess, so I'm gonna leave Yoda, I guess. But I know that I'll be coming back someday, 'cause I'll be playing this part till I'm old and gray. Weird Al knew the future, it looks like, because it's true. The long-term contract I had to sign. Well, I'll be making these movies till the end of time with my Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. Thanks, Nancy Droodles, for requesting the Kinks song, and thanks, Weird Al, for writing such a great song that I heard when I was 10 years old, and thanks, Dr. Demento, for introducing it to me, and for 55 years of an incredible experience of a radio show. And if you get a chance, check out drdemento.com and get the latest episode. It's the last episode of the Dr. Demento Show, a 55-year radio show, and it's 3.5 hours long, so crank it up. Mr. Vade says, we should thank whoever invented music. You know what? You're right. I shouldn't be remiss, and I should also thank whoever the person is that invented music. I think it was the group Anonymous. Remember, there's a group called Anonymous that does hacking and digital stuff, but they actually go way back, and they wrote limericks, dirty limericks. They were alcoholics. They did all kinds of anonymous stuff. Game Master Flash says, I'm going to go watch it after the stream. Yeah, you should. You're going to listen to it, though. It's a radio show, but you can watch the little timeline, or what do you call that, a scrubber or whatever. You can watch the cursor. I don't know what you call that thing. Everyone type Forson says, music was invented when a caveman accidentally stepped on a duck, liked the sound, and decided to add rhythm by banging two rocks together. The rest is history. Wow, that's beautiful. I did not know that. I really didn't know that. That's great. But I bet he was an anonymous caveman, unless you know his name. All right, everybody. We've got work to do. So we should probably look at the last couple of pictures here that have been user submitted. And let's go ahead and ooh, did I not write down who this is? Damn. This was Phaedrus, aka Thicken Hat. It looks like it's literally actual footage of maybe a flying saucer. There's been a lot of talk lately about UFOs, and I know Phaedrus lives in the American Southwest vastness, so maybe this is an actual shot of what appears to be a flying saucer. This is great. Thanks for submitting this, and you should also submit it to the government or something like that. Parasitosis, if you kind of have to squint your eyes because it sort of blends in with the sky, with the background, but you can see a very distinct ovular shape. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at some other stuff here. What do we got? Kevboy gives us this really cool background. Wow, Kevboy, this is awesome. I think I'm going to hang on to this one because it seems like this would be cool stuff. Merlemon says that's just a lens flare. Do you mean this or the previous picture? Very cool. I'm gonna use this for some more songs because that's a great photo. Janie Mango gives us a picture of what appears to be the alley behind her apartment, probably in somewhere in Idaho, Boise, Idaho. Looks very similar to the alley in the back of my apartment in Glendale. And what else do we have here in the way of pictures? Reunited Mind gives us this one. It appears to be in front of the Hyundai headquarters somewhere. That's very cool. I like it. And who else do we got here? Nancy Droodle sends us a picture here of Joe Walsh. Apparently lived on the second floor of this building, and there was a bar underneath, Liars Club, and this is in Chicago. It's beautiful. I love it. Thanks for that. That was sent to us by Nancy Droodles. Do I have that right? I want to make sure I have that right. And Jasmine sends us a picture from Virginia. This is a beautiful, beautiful sunset out of presumably your windshield. Very nice. So many great pictures today. Thanks. And just want to see if we have any more before I move on into the cooking segment. Maui Girl has another one here. Is this, it looks like it's Vicks nasal inhalador. Inhalador is a fancy sort of way to say inhaler, I think. Butt Smasher Masher, that's where it's at. Yeah, this stuff's good stuff. If you suffer from allergies or just general dehydration in your nostrils, consider irrigating. I think that's what's happening here. Okay, let me check in on our alerts here because it's been a while. Thanks again, Mochi, for that donation. That's great. And Butt Smasher Masher, we really appreciate your bits. The Jim Dodger says that's a serious lump of stainless steel. Very impressive. Yeah, it really is. Free bedpans too, says Maui Girl. Wow, that's cool. All right, everybody, time for us to get to work. Here we go. Welcome to this kitchen, my hell. I mean, maybe that's a little dramatic. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but general. Butt Smasher Masher wants the roach update. I haven't seen one in a while. I know the building is really cracking down on them. I have not seen them, and I'm very happy about that. But I've been doing a lot of cooking. MX Donut 1 says river bison. River bison. You mean the river bison. The reverb is on. Oh, sorry. Okay, thank you. Thanks for giving me that little clue there. Kernby says, for a moment it was as if Henry was merely 5 inches tall on a kitchen counter. Oh, is it when I did this? I don't know how that works. Maybe it's when I go to some of these other screens here, like... I don't know. There's a lot of magic that you can do. Okay, everybody. So let's talk about Tabbouleh. What's this? Dinosaur just resubscribed at the tier 3 level. Amazing. Thank you, Dinosaur. Let's make sure Dinosaur is on the... Yeah, Dinosaur is on the board here. So thank you for that. And then Narcoleptic Rage resubscribed as well. Thank you, Narcoleptic Rage and Dinosaur. Amazing. Tier 3 subscription. We have 242 subscribers, and that's plenty respectable in my opinion. Ali Mohammed 32 says, hello, Henry. How many butts will I have to kick before making this meal? I have never been in a fight. Don't worry, it's not fighting. When sometimes you say kick butt, that means that you're going to make something really good, you know. I'm going to have a really kick butt taco, you know, or whatever. It's kind of like saying badass, you know. I just had a badass taco. Not to be confused with a bad ass taco, which is depends on how you conjugate or how you punctuate it. All right. Where were we? Okay, so let's go to our recipe here. This is tabbouleh. Tabbouleh. So what is it? Well, this comes to us from lovemylemons.com. And let's take a look at the picture of it. That's not it. Come on. Sorry. Hold on. There it is. This is our tabbouleh. It's basically bulgur. Computer, what is bulgur?
From thesaurus.net. Vulgar is an adjective used to describe something that is crude, distasteful, or offensive in a manner that may be seen as offensive, explicit, or lacking refinement.
Okay, that doesn't sound right to me. Frankie Ranky says, so that group that wanted to kick my butt was being friendly? Well, it depends. It all depends on the tone of usage. Okay. Let's go ahead here and take a look at our ingredients. We've got a tomato, a limon. We've got our sea salt, unbridled sea salt, unadulterated parsley flakes, untainted mint leaves. We've got our tools, which is going to be a knife. I'll be using protection with this glove. We've got our measuring spoons. I'm down to only a half a cup measuring cup, but guess what? That's all you need. If you just have a half a cup measuring cup, you're good. Because look, if I want to do 1 cup, no problem. I do 2 of these. If I want to do a 1/4 cup, no problem. I only fill it up halfway. 1/3 of a cup is a little more challenging, but it can be done. You're just going to fill it up a half of the third of the way of this. Okay. Post Nut Clarity wants to know, can this dish be prepared sans veggies? I don't think so. I think it's all going to have to be veggies. It's Kate X says, I see that one of a kind Henry's Kitchen cumin. Yes, this is cumin that I make right here in my own apartment. I mean, I don't make it. I buy the cumin, but I have a sticker that goes over whatever theirs is, and that's how, and you can put that on the shelf, and it's much bigger and brighter. I will be selling these stickers eventually. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it and keep the costs low, because the shipping might cost more than the stickers themselves. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. But that'll be for the holidays, if you want to impress your friends with your spice rack situation. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Let's just get to work, you know. Let's go to our recipe here. Number 1, we're going to have to start by prepping our ingredients. So I'm going to need this cutting board. So first up is going to be our lemon. Let's use maybe half a lemon. And we could put the rest of our lemon back in. I have a little item that I use now to cover the lemons and keep them fresh. It's like a little, well, they call it a prophylactic, but you put it over the lemon and then that sort of keeps it from spoiling. Okay. Nancy Drudel says, is it like a diaphragm? Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what a diaphragm is, but something like that I would imagine. Okay, so let's, I want to show you how to use this tool. You might not have fancy tools like this, but if that's the case, you can just squeeze the lemon into your cup. But we want about a tablespoon of lemon juice here. So I guess this goes in here. No, that can't be right. Maybe it goes in. Yeah, that's right. You put it in this way. Wait, hold on. Oh, I see. You put it like this, and then this crushes it in. Oh, it's coming out the wrong end. There we go. There probably is a YouTube video that'll teach you how to use this kind of equipment, but I think we got through it. Let's throw away our lemon. I don't think cockroaches like lemons, so you don't have to be stressed out. Do a little rinse down. Sometimes it's good to rinse as you go. That way you don't have a big giant pile of shit that you have to clean up afterward. Okay, so we're going to take a bowl here and we're going to whisk. We're going to have to get our whisk. Probably you can use the baby whisker for this. Some olive oil. And our lemon juice. A little bit of sea salt. Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? Oh, no. That really sucks hard. Yeah, this thing's a piece of shit. I literally have to do it. I have to start over. That really sucks. Okay. Let me, guys, make sure you have a salt and pepper shaker that works before you do this. This is absolutely absurd. This is a mess. This sucks so hard. I don't even know how to dispose of this. We've got salt. Shardy Fardum official says this is so bad. Yeah, I know. It's not really. Is it my fault? I don't know. I guess it kind of is. The screw part of this is stripped. That's what happened. So, holy shit. Anonymous just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, Anonymous. That's very kind of you. This really, really sucks what just happened here. So if you're just joining us, I have a salt and pepper shaker that was kind of on the fritz. So I used a little Scotch tape to keep it together, but I guess the Scotch tape gave way, and we fucked up our tabbouleh. But we're not going to let this stop us. We just started. I just don't want to accidentally have... It's difficult to see whether there's still salt in this bowl or not. And I got salt all over the place. This was really bad. We wasted half a lemon. This is the only way I can think of to get all of this salt off of here. Computer, do cockroaches like salt?
From topopy.com, salt doesn't attract cockroaches.
Hey, that's finally some good news. Oh, God. Can this get any worse? All right. I think we can start again. Let's see here. By the way, it's completely an option. If you want, you can go to Whole Foods and they'll just sell you tabbouleh. So you don't have to do all this stuff. But, you know, we are a cooking show. So let's do this again. I already washed this stupid thing. Now we can't figure this shit out. This part's backwards or something. That really sucks. I was really thinking it was going well. Shardy Fardum says it's good to have a spare lemon half. Yeah. No, well, I mean, I guess you're always going to have the other half of the one that you just made, but I just kind of wasted it. That could have been something that I put in a cocktail. Okay, so we've got our lemon there. I don't think we're gonna need salt because we have probably residue salt in here. There's so much salt. It's like just too much salt. It's impossible not to have too much salt here. Okay, let's go ahead and put our lemon juice in here along with our olive oil. And we already have salt in there, so we're going to put a little bit of cumin in there from the Henry's Kitchen collection, as well as a little bit of cinnamon. Not too much. You don't want it to overpower the flavors. Like, for example, I just put too much, unfortunately. And we're going to whisk that together. Okay. And next, we're going to start chopping our other ingredients. So we've got a cucumber here. I like to cut the ends off. I'm not even using my glove because if I cut myself on the hand, it would probably just be an improvement. Sorry everybody, I'm a little down on myself today. Add the parsley. Okay, so we've got our cucumbers. We need to dice the tomato. This is going to be a little trickier. I'm going to go ahead and use the glove. We want to core. First, if you see the word core, that means you're cutting around the middle of it. Okay. And then you're going to start dicing it. Dicing is basically just cutting. And, you know, it doesn't have to be fancy. We're not working at a 5-star Michelin tire company or whatever. We're just actually making this at home that we're going to enjoy. Let me do a quick check on our cat roast beef here. Oh, look at that. He's moving positions a little bit. Okay. Game Master Flash says dicing is just cutting. Yeah, I would say so. Where's our core? Let's see here. Okay. And by the way, we're going to be playing a little Phasmophobia here in just a little bit. So let's take these other little bits. I have an end. Oh yeah, okay. Steel Lizard says dicing is cutting into roughly dice-sized pieces, except really small dice, not the big ones. I didn't know that there was a relation between the word dice and dice, like when you play Dungeons and Dragons or whatever. It would be awful if they made you cut it up into dodecahedrons. Snorpheus says, chills down my spine for Faz. Oh yeah. John Stockton says, do you know if Jose Suicidio is working on new music? Yes, he is. Very much so. And hopefully the new album will be out in December for the holidays. The only thing that might set that off is that the album will be ready, but there won't be enough time to promote it properly, in which case we might put the album out closer to February. Knock24 says, will it be on DVD? I don't know. I don't know if there's enough people out there that use DVD technology anymore. Okay, so we're going to put our tomatoes and our parsley. It says to chop the parsley, but you'll notice that the parsley is already all chopped up. I got this parsley from the bodega down the street and it's already chopped. So I'm just going to pour that on there like so. And then, ooh, that's fragrant. And then we're going to add in our mint bits. With the mint, you can just tear it off and just start crushing it. Maui Girl says, what in the Tabbouleh is going on? I don't know, to be honest with you. The Jim Dodger says, I feel like Henry's Cumin could definitely compete with Newman's Own. Yeah, is that a salad dressing? Zodbane says, is tearing off also cutting? No, but if your mint is fragrant enough, it really doesn't matter what shape that it is. That's the way it is with most herbs. Benji091 says, hello, new follower here. Saw some great clips. Had to see the show live. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining, Benji. I appreciate that. We're having a little bit of difficulty, I'll be honest with you. What we're trying to make here is this. And Butt Smasher Masher, thanks so much for cheering 100. And so what we have is some, tomato. Oh, I almost forgot the star of our show. I have some pre-cooked bulgur somewhere. Oh no, that's not it. This is cat food. This is some food that I made to be able to give roast beef his blood pressure medication. So hold on, everybody, just chill out for one moment. We're gonna do this. Here it is. This is our pre-made bulgur, pre-cooked. Computer, what does bulgur mean?
As an adjective, vulgar is usually defined as characterized by ignorance of or lack of good breeding or taste. As a noun, vulgar is usually defined as the common people. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for vulgar.
Is it me that's pronouncing it wrong? I don't understand. Can we have anything go right today? Okay, so we're going to take our sauce and we're going to just sort of pour it over. And then we're going to crush it up with our baby whisker a little bit and then start stirring it around. I probably could have diced these veggies a little bit more, but so what? All right, we want to let that chill for just a second. Essitytis said, That does look pretty heckin'... Wait, it went by too fast. That does look pretty heckin' good. Well, let's see if it is. And thanks for not using foul language here for today's recipe. Shardy Fardum says, official, crush it up with our baby whiskers. Butt Smasher Masher says, rough chop on the veggies. Maui Girl 45 says, looks delicious. Let's add the cat food too. Might as well, I guess. Honestly, I'm just really looking forward to playing our game. We haven't played it since last Halloween, so I think it'll be a little nostalgic to go back to it. I'm just going to do a little bit of cleanup here. Always good to clean up as you go. And by the way, this thing sucks so hard. We won't be using that anymore. And I gotta remember next time that that's not something that's to be used. Made a mess. Viper Squid just gifted us 5 Tier 1 subs. That's absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, Viper Squid, for your generosity there. That's very kind of you. Alright. Let's put this. Sorry, everybody. Let's just clean up just a little bit here. Let's check in with the chats. Mochi's Nirvana says, I think Chef Reactions would be super proud of Henlips keeping his counter space clean. Yeah, and that was a little bit of a sort of constructive criticism that I got from Chef Reactions, was that I don't make really valid, or I'm sorry, I don't make efficient usage of my countertop space. Okay. All right, so this is our tabbouleh. Now the question is, do we need to put it in a separate bowl? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of in a bowl at this point. But maybe just for presentation's sake. Usually it's served up as sort of a side item. So maybe we'll put it in this little dish and it could be like a side item. I do have a main course here that's pre-packaged that I'll be using. And I'll kick back and eat some healthy Mediterranean food while I play a little Phasmophobia with our users. Let's see here. I want to get more of that bulgur in there. Okay, I think that's probably pretty good. Now here is the big trick here. I've got an item called grape leaves. Grape leaves stuffed with rice. This is a Mediterranean dish, if you will. And what we want to do is we're going to make a whole Mediterranean plate here. This thing's always a pain in the ass. Kinichiro says grape leaves, they couldn't afford the real grape. Boy, that didn't do anything. No, yeah, this is just the leaves of the grape. Oh, look at that. They've got one of these pull tab things here. Why don't we just use that? Wait, hold on. So it's... if it's right side up, the top of it doesn't have the thing. So it's not my fault. I'm not the one being an idiot. They put it on the bottom of this thing. What? Who does that? Oh, Pleasance says, hello, Henry. Hello right back to you, Pleasance. I'm having a tough time here. Oh, boy. But this is going to be delicious. It really is. If you haven't had stuffed grape leaves, you might as well just fuck right off. Frankie Ranky says maybe it's Australian. Could be. Oh, I see, because they do it backwards there. I guess because of the hemisphere. Okay, let's go ahead and we can save this for later. Computer, do grape leaves go bad?
Grape leaves usually can last in the fridge for 3 to 5 days, and in the freezer for 3 to 6 months.
Oh, they'll be gone way before that. Okay. Here we go. This is our tabbouleh. This comes to us from a website called lovemylemons.com. I don't know where they come up with the names for these things. But there it is. If you want to compare it to the one that they had, obviously they dialed up the saturation or whatever, all of the various Photoshop tools and what. But I'd say we're doing okay right here at Henry's Kitchen with our tabbouleh. I can't take claim for cooking the grape leaves. Those are just their sort of an insurance policy, if you will. But let's try this tabbouleh. Let's see what it's like. Get one last look at it. Okay. Angry Poo Poo 1 just subscribed at a tier 1 level. Thank you very much to Angry Poo Poo 1 for your subscription. All things must ask. I'm drooling on my keyboard, Henry. Thanks. Benji 0091. It's funny. The first time I saw a Henlips clip, I thought was AI. No. Beanie Bobini, Henry, I have to go to work, so I'm leaving your stream on for my cats. Oh, well, that's cool. Hello, Beanie Bobini's cats. All right, here we go. Let's taste. Oh. It's got salt. It's got way too much salt. I thought I got rid of all the salt, but it's extremely salty. That's crazy. I need some water. Computer, is there a way to undo salt?
Right now, traffic to Salt and Olive Mediterranean Food at 400 North Grand Boulevard, Suite 120 looks pretty clear.
Computer, stop. Doxing me, right? Mochi's Nirvana says maybe add pepper. The water was good. You know what I'm going to do? Because I really do want to eat this. I'm going to take a piece of cucumber. And I'm just going to sort of rinse it off with the paper towel. And I might have to eat the whole dish like that. Believe it or not, it's still fucking salty. Ugh. I thought I got rid of all the salt in the bowl, but I guess there was still a lot in there. It's the sauce, I think. The sauce has the salt in it. You know what happened is whatever salt was residue on the bottom of our bowl, when we put the lemon juice and everything, it must have sucked up the salt and just gave us this tabbouleh au salty. Roy says, I think it was the salt on the board when cutting the tomatoes. Oh, that's genius. Yeah, that could have been it too. There was salt everywhere. I should have rinsed it. I thought I did, Jasmine, but I guess not. I'm going to cleanse my palate with some of this grape leaf stuff. The grape leaves is okay. It's decent. Not my favorite. It's a little tart. What is that, vinegar? Computer, what is it about grape leaves that makes them tart?
From Quora.com. Grape leaves contain tannins, which are compounds that give them a bitter taste and contribute to their preservation.
Yeah. It's really hard to eat these. All right. Parasitosis says, should have just gave up after the incident. Can't fail if you don't finish. You know, that is a good point. A lot of times you need to think about that. Is what you're doing really worth it? And is there a chance that you might fail at it? Because if you think that you might fail on it, why take the chance? Itskate says, what would you rate it on the Golden Henry scale from taste like shit to fucking delicious? I'm going to be honest with you, Itskate. This was supposed to be really good, but that salt mishap fucked up the whole thing. This is shitty. This stuff came out tasting like shit, and then this stuff I'm not that impressed with either. It's so tart or sour or whatever, that vinegar, I don't know what it is, but nah, the food part of today was a fail. We did some good music, and we're going to do some gaming, but food-wise, it's garbage. I'm going to have one more of these because I'm starving. But, wow. Money Curse says the Mediterranean diet is so healthy because you can't really eat that much. Yeah, it's going to keep you from eating fast, that's for sure. I don't feel too good. All right, we've got the users waiting here. I just want to really quickly go through our thank you song. Why don't we use the beautiful song from the Decemberists, Eli the Barrel Boy, that we just did as our melody for today. This is a thank you to the users. This is a thank you to you, the people that make this show what it is, the moderators, the folks that run the Discord, the technical advisors, the tier 3 subscribers, the big name Twitch personalities that have sent audience our way by doing react videos and collaborations. This goes out to you, to the tune of the Decemberists. What's the song called again? Eli the Barrel Boy. Falcon and Dingo Bob and Dom Beef. Hot Bear 110, do Dingle Dog Goggle. Dr. Flanges and Baccoos. Now I can't remember the name of the melody of the song. Shane, yes, Beelzebub, Mochi's Nirvana. It's Kate, Kairos, a Bumble Vision, and the LGX. Chef Reactions, Husky Boy, Bill Larkin, Music in the Toilet. Nim, Moon, Emerald, Orca Mind, S-Fan, and Bonnie too. Dazzle Cat, Blurry Little Quest, and Boris and Ben. Nella Parastosis, don't forget Quanto. Dazzle Cats, Oddbane, Took My Nuts, and Saguaro. 55555 down the sword in JV's tail. Sickly boy, Beelzebub, hand lips 1 in Caitlin's kitchen. Embry 225, Yarkasm, Nico Tazo, Michael Bublé 4422. Benji 0091 says, my grandma said hamburger, guitar, hot dogs make a great night. Or make a right. Well, your grandma sounds like an interesting person, and I thank you for sharing that. Passion Error, Minho Shin 64, Midnight Faded. JSBX Fan, Yes, Pool Boy 79. D's Nuts, Game Master Flash. The Cat Food Taste Tester, the Cheernex, and Mochi's Nirvana. Red Hot Hibachi Ransom, GR Acid Tess. Michelle Heffy, Lacey T, Purple Donut filling his fruit. Tankard and Borson, Zodiac Tone, Gary Busey, ASMR. Lurk Bowl, Shandis, Nova Glarian, Mr. Gooseberry VT, and don't forget Quanto. The Jim Dodger says haunting. Yeah, that's one way to describe what happened right there. Can I have another bite of this, although my stomach hurts. More water, I guess. Thanks, Benji0091. That's very nice of you. I don't think the cooking went very well today, but that's okay. We did a lot of good stuff. Put this over here. Maui Girl says you better stay close to the toilet. Yeah, probably should. All right, let's go ahead and play our game. Let's check in with our users. I'm really excited to do this song, or to do this game. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on like 50 different things at the same time. I have salt all over my counter, but the good thing is that laying down salt actually apparently gets rid of cockroaches, which is another problem that we have here, so that's kind of cool. Nice little accidental solution to a problem. Jasmine says, Aller GTG, have a nice one, Henry. Oh, you have to go. Okay, well, thank you very much, Jasmine. Thanks so much. Sorry that today's recipe was a disaster. I'm pissed off about it, but I appreciate you checking in. And the Jim Dodger says, if it snows, you can grit the drive with the Tabbouleh. That's true. That's right, and Viper Squid says you can use salt to find ghosts in Faz. Okay, well that's good. Oh, Kenichiro says, I think the salt did something to the air because it's super echoey in the kitchen. Echoey? That doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, you know what? It's the reverb. Check, test. 1, 2. Okay, I had left the reverb on. So, all right, let's go ahead and check in here with our gaming situation. I'm going to put on these headphones. And we're going to check in first with our fellow users here on the Discord. So how do we do that now? We're going to go to the voice channel, I suppose. Probably in love with you says, could you use some of the cockroaches in a future recipe? I hope I don't see him again. I haven't seen him in a while, so that's kind of what I'm hoping is going to happen here. All right, so we need to go to the Henry's Kitchen. Here, Phasmophobia. Okay, do you guys hear me?
Welcome, Henry.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going?
It's going good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this. Who do we got here? It looks like we got
me, Game Master Flash.
All right, and Midnight Faded.
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome.
Wow. And
thanks
the
for
Chunks.
hosting. And the Chunks. Good to see you. And where do you live again, the Chunks?
I'm in Vancouver, Canada.
Excellent. All right. Big baseball happening here tonight, I guess, huh?
Yeah, I keep hearing about that.
I think it's Canada. It's like Toronto versus Seattle. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what it is. Ask in the chat. Obviously, we're not following it too much, but that's kind of interesting.
I basically just see the highlights, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now what I need to do is go to my variety section here. And I need to find the game. Oh yeah, I gotta do all kinds of shit. I gotta start Steam. I did update the game earlier today, so that part's gonna work.
good.
And let's see here. Steam is starting. Have you guys seen the show called Devs?
Haven't seen that.
No, it doesn't
I
ring a
don't know
bell.
if anybody's heard of it, but I watched the first episode last night. I thought it was great. DEVS. I think it's from a couple of years ago.
I did watch the new Naked Gun. That was fantastic.
Oh, yeah. No, that was so good. Love that.
I was surprised about how good that was.
Yeah, a lot of laughs. There's a couple sequences in there. I was just laughing way too hard. Zodbane says, I've seen it. It was quite interesting. You're talking about Devs? Yeah, I thought it was good. Here, let me see if I can. I'm gonna put on the game here, and we also need to. There we go. Okay, I think we're finally getting there. As usual, I'm gonna have to rely on chat. Photosensitivity. So does everybody in the chat see? And I don't hear anything coming out of the game. Oh yeah, there's the game. Do you hear the game and do you see me and all that stuff? Is that everything working from a technical level? All Things Must Ask says, how are you enjoying this game, Phasmatory? Well, we played it last year and loved it, and so I'm glad to be getting back into the Halloween spirit with it here. Wait, I don't remember this screen though. Oh yeah, this is like the pre-van screen, right?
Yeah, so you want to approach the bulletin board and click on it.
Should I turn off my Discord now at this point, or does that matter?
We can use chat here or chat in game, up to you.
Yeah, let's just chat here. I'll quit the Discord. Okay, so what do I do now? Do I have to join? I have to join your game, right? Where is everybody? Okay. Go to friends. Let's see if that's working. Sorry, there's all kinds of... Alright, hold on. I'm gonna start the game again because I have to join through Steam. Of course I couldn't hear them because I wasn't in their game yet, but I'm gonna be. I'm finally learning all this stuff. More photosensitivity warnings here. The Gym Dodger wants to know, is it scary? After the salt, I don't know if I can handle too much.
I've prepared some jobs for you.
Are you guys there? How do I not hear you? Ugh. I thought we did this. All right, I'm gonna have to go back to Discord now to get some directions from these guys. I thought it did it. Click on multiplayer, then private game. Oh, okay. Thanks, Game Master Flash. All right. Multiplayer, private game.
I've gathered a list of other hunters asking for help.
Oh, that's right. Here, let's go to a different screen here. Now I'm gonna need. Can you send me the code or whatever? The room code is in the Discord chat. Okay. We're gonna get this, guys. Okay, wait.
Henry.
Where's the room code?
So in this voice chat channel, there's a chat you can pop out, and it's Midnight posted it in there.
All right. So I gotta find how to find the chat.
Yeah, if you next to the channel name, there's like a little word balloon. You can click that, and it'll open it in the side panel.
Oh, okay. There we go. Wait, no, hold, no. I'm starting to stream by accident. Hold on, I want to stop that. God. And then how do I exit that? Okay. All right. There it is. Okay, chat. Got it. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. We're getting this.
Yeah, just put that in the room code, and it should join you up.
I'm really smart when it comes to cooking, but when it comes to games, I don't really have it all together. Okay.
That's cooking. He's playing it on Twitch, and then once you're in the game, you hit V for voice chat to talk.
Okay. Here, let's paste. Okay, are you there now?
Yep. Instead of
Okay.
talking game, you use V to hit V to.
I think he just
hit
has open talk.
Okay, now I'm going to get rid of Discord again. And then we're going to go to the game. Boy, this is pretty cool. That would have taken me like an hour if it was a couple years ago, but I think I'm finally starting to get good at this whole streaming thing. All right, how do we feel? Everything looking good, sounding good? You hear me? All that stuff?
Okay. Yeah.
Great. All right, so what do we want to ready up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Midnight, you want to touch the difficulty or leave it alone?
Ooh, you're so right. You were right.
Nickified said that transition was epic. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no wasted time there.
Whoa.
All right.
Check the equipment, get set up before investigating. There have been new reports of a cursed object nearby. This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned here. Take a look. You may be able to use it to your advantage.
We have to contribute, play another investigator. All right, let me know what I should grab.
Let's see how much you can remember from last time we played.
Crucifix.
Yes.
Okay.
Good idea.
Got it. And then how do I sort of store that and then move to another?
Scroll wheel on your mouse.
Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, I've been playing too many other games and now it's getting confusing. We also like the video camera, right?
Oh yeah, you can. That's over here, top right.
Grab one of these.
Yep, you can grab one of those.
Okay, got that, and I think I got room for one more item.
I believe so.
Let's
Yeah,
do the
grab a journal.
Yeah, we can grab a journal. Is this a Necromancicon?
Yep, that'd be it.
Okay. All right, I got my crucifix.
Oh, you might want to grab a headlamp as well over here.
All right, I'm gonna have the last of my grape leaf, and unfortunately after that I think that means I have to start eating that Tabbouleh salty shit. Oh man. Oh wait, hold on. Have you guys not been seeing the game the whole time?
Yeah, I think you've got that green screen up. But the
How long has it been like that, and why didn't anybody tell me? Oh, only 5 seconds. Okay, cool. Glad to hear that. Hold on, this is driving me batshit here.
I forgot how to turn my headlamp on. Do I have a headlamp on?
Hold T.
There we go. Thanks.
All right.
You're gonna want that, Henry, at the end of the thing here, the headlamp.
Yes, you're gonna want to grab.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that thing. But that doesn't take up a.
No, it doesn't take a slot.
Okay, cool. Well, I say we go kick some ass. So now, guys, I just got to tell you that I have about 20 minutes.
Okay. That's all good.
And then I have a
Should be enough time to banish a ghost, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, let's go
So we'll
get killed. I mean, hunt a ghost.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. "20 minutes before whatever it is that's inside of me can't wait to get out." that tartness of those grape leaves, it's like a kind of colon cleanser or something. Nickified wants to know what map we're doing. Oh wait, how do I turn on my light?
Hold T.
There we go. We're in a haunted house. Interesting. Smells like someone just freshly used this. Maybe it was a ghost? Butt Smasher Masher says it smells like Up Dog. What's Up Dog? Is that like a hot dog? Zodbane says maybe the ghost ate some grape leaves. Butt Smasher Masher says nothing much. What's up with you? Oh God, I think I just got
ghost
pranked.
activity in the purple room upstairs.
Oh shit.
Copy that.
Purple room, is that the one? That's not the one with the guitar. Bathroom. Oh, here we are. Purple. Here. Let me get my camera.
I think it's actually, it might be the bathroom. But we did get EMF5.
Get readings on the thermometer. I've turned it on, but I don't remember to get readings.
Yeah, I think you have to hold it, like the button that you did to turn it on. You turn on the radio.
You are correct.
Be right back.
What is that noise?
Alright, so we had EMF 5.
I set up a camera here, but I'm not sure if the
Is that our
angle's
camera?
going to be wide enough.
temperatures are staying stable. I'm not seeing anything dipping below 7 degrees Celsius.
I need to figure out if he's in this room or if he's in the bathroom. I think
It seems colder in the bathroom, but it's not dipping. I haven't gotten him reading below 6 degrees Celsius.
Which bathroom?
Over here in this purple.
The one attached to the purple room.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Henry, can you put down that journal? You still have it on you?
Yeah.
Can I put it like center of this room? Probably like on this blue rug.
And what do you do again? You push
G for that.
To drop.
I think you hold F. You may need to crouch with control as well.
Oh, there. I just threw it down.
Crouch C.
Oh yeah, sorry, C. We got it now.
Okay, we put the journal down to see if the ghost is going to write in it. And that'll tell us what type of ghost it is. Uh-oh, something's going on.
It's getting chilly.
How do you do this?
I just saw an event. I think it walked through dots. It is getting colder, but still above 0.
Certainly hope it hasn't moved, but it shouldn't have.
Maui Girl says you're going to need more than a virtual bathroom. That's a quote from Jaws, right?
Yeah, it's cold in here, but it's not below 0.
Uh-oh. What is that? Oh, shit. I just saw a ghost, guys. Let's get out of here, maybe? Should I wait in the van? Let's see how he responds to a crucifix.
Yeah, we've got one down in here.
Oh, you got one.
Yeah, it hasn't burned yet, so might have been a haunt event, but not an actual, or a scare event, not an actual haunt.
Oh, we just saw dots.
All right.
I am going to say we can keep on playing just to get certainty, but I believe it's a wraith.
Let's do it.
In this room, and it hasn't walked on any salt.
It looked like a wraith. I say we put it in.
Yeah, you know what? I agree.
Let's mark it wraith and head back to the truck.
Evidence.
I just definitely saw it on dots.
Yes. You want to just hit wraith and then we can head out.
What do I do? That under ghost? Just hit.
Yeah, under journal. Yeah, you want to circle wraith.
Well, I don't know where I can circle it. Under evidence?
So, yeah, under evidence, you're going to, if you check off, we had dots and we had EMF 5.
It's not in alphabetical order, which is a bummer.
No.
Oh, there it is.
Top of the second column.
Okay, there we go. Okay, wraith. Done.
All right.
Let's get out of here.
We just head out.
Let's see if Midnight was correct. He probably is.
Yeah. That'll give us time to try another one.
I think I was telling Dark Henry the reason I think that you're so good at repos because as soon as there's danger, you hide.
Yeah, no, I'm good at hiding.
So right here, there's a ghost. Let's go.
I'm really good at hiding. Ah.
Welcome back. There's
Correct.
shots ready for you.
Heck yeah.
Well done.
Okay, good to know I can still play this game correctly.
I need more water.
Dang, up to level 2 already.
A lot of axolotl. Yep, you're absolutely right. That's a reference to Rhett and Link. Check out the Extreme Camouflage Hide and Seek game we did recently. It was a lot of fun. Those guys are great. It's so fun to collaborate with them. What do we got here? So we were correct, huh?
Yeah, we were correct.
Awesome. Should we try another one?
Yeah, if you're ready up, we'll be ready to go.
Kicking butt. Push ready. Okay, I'm ready. Let's grab our stuff. I'm gonna grab one of these guys.
Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost with a cursed object. Investigate it, but be careful. We don't know what it's capable of.
Try another crucifix. This is the thing that can hear them, this SB11 or whatever?
Yeah, this pair